26, featuring Prabakar, and he has been doing sadhana since 4 months, right? Uh,
Yeah, this is now I'm doing Panchamukhi Hanuman.
Panchamukhya.
Just
Okay,
started. Yeah.
okay, almost 5 months. That is Ujjishta Ganapati, Tripura Bhairavi, Batuk Bhairav, Kamakala Kali, and now he is in the Panchamukhi Hanuman month. So, can you tell us on how was the experience of the 4 months connecting with those deities, and also which event in life triggered you to this path of spirituality?
So first, initially, I was a atheist. Not your
Mm,
atheist, like the one atheist who doesn't believe in God.
mm,
Um, like I thought all the people who are doing the sadhana or like praying to God or like doing this kriya and all, I didn't really like connect with them. I was making fun of them almost.
mm,
Um, but my parents like they put me in some art of living kids
mm,
courses. Uh,
mm,
it was kind of forced, but I just
mm,
went along. I didn't really like it that time. Um, and then like since like anyway we are Indians, right? So our we have all the temples and all everything was around. So we used to
mm,
go to temples and all. It was fine. I didn't really connect with the deities and all. And then but I always had a fascination about like stories about gods. These like Shiva Puran, uh, like Vishnu's all 10 Mahavatar stories. Like stories, I
mm,
was very drawn to for some reason because I thought they were like interesting stories. But anyway,
mm,
about 3 4 years, yeah, 3 years back before I came to the
mm,
US, um, I really wanted some change in my life, and it was like COVID time also. So like we were all. I used to work in Chennai, but
mm,
now I was back home in my hometown, and it was just me and my parents. And
mm,
I was like very bored with them, and I wanted some change. Not just that, but like even before, like 1 year ago, I was trying for like trying to do MBA, but that wasn't working out, and like everything like kind of built up that pressure inside me that something needs to change.
mm,
This life is it's not working out. Uh, like I really need that change in my life, and then my parents they took me to our Kula Devata temple, uh,
mm,
which is apparently I went as a baby first, but this is the second time I'm going to my Kula Devata temple,
mm,
and I asked. So the Devata there is she's a form of Tripura Sundari,
mm,
but yeah, I asked her fully was like request her please give me that change in life. Uh,
mm,
and then the next day I wouldn't say what exactly happened because Devi doesn't want me to share that publicly, but I'll just say
mm,
that that change, I really got that. Like I had a dream also. It was very
mm,
vivid dream, and immediately after that, I got that happy thing to me,
mm,
and my life changed. Like just immediately after I
mm,
came to US also, so I got that change which I really wanted, and because of that experience, I started believing in God. And
mm,
even during that time, pandemic time, like this TRS Ranveer, he hosted a podcast with these monks, I think
mm,
Gauranga Das and stuff. So
mm,
like they're listening to Bhagavad Gita's like distilled like what they were sharing lessons and all. Even that like went into me internally. So yeah, ever since that I've been very spiritual. I've been trying to do my sadhana. But I didn't until I met you, I didn't have like a proper path. I was just doing now mantras or just
mm,
simply going to temple and praying. Uh, I didn't really have a path. But yeah,
mm,
after that, after I saw your channel, I got that path. Actually, when I
mm,
saw your channel initially, I thought you were just another spiritual channel. But then one video you made with you were pouring water on yourself and doing telling some mantras.
mm,
That like I thought, okay, this guy, he really wants people to like be happy, do that sadhana and like connect with deities. Like before that, I
Mm,
was thinking, okay, he's just telling his
mm,
experiences. But after that, only I was like, okay, I started paying more attention to your channel, and then
mm,
you opened that program, 18-month program.
mm.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Like, what decided you? What made you be a guru? Like,
What
what made you become a guru?
Guru? Yeah, initially it was not my plan. Like I was making videos and giving out nama mantras, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I charged those nama mantras with the bija mantra itself. That is, without the bija mantras, I couldn't have done anything. Like all the knowledge that I got from whatever I speak about astral, causal, whatever, all the knowledge that I got was through those bija mantras itself. And uh, so after I got that knowledge, I started the YouTube channel after the awakening happened. Then I was giving out Nama mantras because I was afraid that if I give out the Bija mantras to the public in the public platform, then people will use that and like harm themselves because those Bija mantras are like very powerful, right? So that's why I started, like, I created this program so that only people who are really interested, no, they can like join the program and start with the Bija mantras. And even like I was telling that I referred some sites, websites like Man Blender and all other sites for the mantras. And if they try that on their own, just like experiment like a mad scientist, then they would completely go mad. And that's why I was seeing that phenomena happening. That is, when I was giving out Nama mantras, they were in the group, right, in the Telegram group. People were asking, please give out the Bija mantras also, like that. Uh, and I felt like they were trying also. They were going to those sites and trying on their own without guru and
Mm,
so. And I was afraid of them getting like what to say. That what happens is if Kundalini becomes awakened and you are not ready for it, no, that person can become schizophrenic. Like he will be in the transition state. That is, like in the previous live episode, how Caleb mentioned, right? uh, Sleep paralysis. So that's like a transition state between two realms. That is, you are in the middle of two realms. Not, you're not in the physical nor in the astral. So schizophrenic patients, right, that is what that happens to them. They see entities, but they don't belong to this realm. But he's living in this physical realm. He's seeing astral entities, and he's going
yeah.
mad. People are calling him mad, but he's not actually mad. He's just seeing the people of other realm in staying in this realm. And that is why I didn't want that to happen to anyone, and I started initiating people. Because when if I open their sahasrara correctly, uh, that time the real knowledge flows. Like it the Kundalini balances, and it will not become like uh, uh, it will not create havoc in the body. So yeah, for a like
Okay.
a conditioned course, yeah, like that.
Yeah. So initially, when I was just simply doing like guided meditations, I
Mm,
think I did some Kundalini meditation,
mm,
in which I experienced like shaking, body shaking and all. I
mm,
actually really liked it. It was not bad experience. And I wanted that again and again. And then I tried the same thing. It didn't like work. And I was like,
mm,
okay, this is like I miss that feeling again. But now slowly, sometimes so yesterday or some last week, uh, I think you were talking about taking Go Mudra and how that helps with, I think it has DMT particles.
mm,
So we actually, so okay, first thing is we have like a bunch of friends who are so spiritual, and we go do this Go Seva, which is like we do Seva at one farm in Red
mm,
nearby, where they like keep the cows alive. They don't like slaughter them,
mm,
or like they take care of the cows, and then there are some goats also. So we do some service over there in the weekends.
mm,
And so I decided to try drinking the Gomutra. And
mm,
I had enough only for like 2 days actually.
Mhm.
So first day I drank, nothing happened. I was like, let's see what happens the next day. And then next day I drank, and it was a completely different experience. Like my body
Oh.
was like splitting into two and doing Kamakalakali sadhana, and
Mhm.
it was like some fan was there on top of this head and it was
Mhm.
pushing something.
Ah.
It felt it felt good.
Oh.
I
The
didn't
thing is,
understand what
every
was
day, no?
happening. Yeah.
Yeah, every day we waste DMT through our pee. Like whenever we pee, we lose DMT. That is the ones which requires the DMT, right? When it reaches the brain, we receive the frequency of other realms. But the problem is gets wasted in the pee only, in the Muladhara chakra itself. But our pee doesn't have that much DMT, whereas pee of a cow has lot because it eats rich food, no, like plants and all. It digests nicely, like it chews many times. Like you know how humans eat. Oh, good,
Yeah.
done. No DMT, nothing. But cows like chew nicely, and everything goes nicely in their digestive system, and it creates beautiful. What to say? That like particles in the even in
Mhm.
the excreta. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Then
Why
yeah,
don't?
so it worked.
Yeah, yeah,
Cowpea
it
worked.
worked. Yeah. Now
Mm.
I'll get today we'll go again, so we'll get more. Probably get more. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what is there?
Yeah, so
So
after I
Kamakalakali. Uh,
Kamagalakali, yeah, she was my favorite. So of the
uh,
four deities, first
mm,
UG, Uchishta Ganapati, he was he's like a rowdy guy. Like he
mm,
started teasing me and not really roasting me, but more of teasing and that kind of
mm,
experience. But he was very friendly. It's like a
mm,
big elder brother.
mm,
Uh, and yeah, I had fun with him. And then the second month, according to your videos, you said that Tripura Bhairavi will be very friendly. She'll be, uh, I think for you, she was the most friendly or something. But I
mm,
didn't feel that connection only. Like whenever I meditated, I saw one big lotus, and lotus, UG sitting in that lotus. I don't know why that your lotus popped up in my Tripura Bhairavi sadhana. And in that lotus, like she's standing above, and
mm,
it was a weird experience. I initially think when you said that you gave the mantras, you didn't ask us to chant 5 times the previous deity mantras. So that
mm,
first you changed that later on after some 1 or 2 weeks.
mm,
But that week I felt depression actually. I don't know why.
mm,
When I just chanted TB mantra, yeah,
mm,
TB mantra. And after
mm.
that, it became fine. After chanting Uji mantra with TB mantra, it became fine. But she was very hard to connect for me personally.
Oh,
But then she made me make food a lot for people.
mm,
So my
mm,
friends, they came like twice a week, thrice a week to have food. And then I started baking so I could give people my baked food. And they really liked it also.
mm,
Uh, but that was, yeah, weird. Third month, uh,
mm,
Batuk Bhairav, right? Batuk Bhairav, yeah. So Batuk Bhairav is very smart. Like he helps me with my work a lot. So
mm,
whenever I have some problem in work, I'll just stand that mantra in my head, and
mm,
that problem will appear. The solution will appear for that problem in like
mm.
15 minutes. I look
Oh,
somewhere where I didn't look before. Uh,
uh,
yeah, and then Kamakala Kali is I had so much fun. Like, uh,
mm.
have you seen The Boys TV series?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So how Homelander was with some woman in the first season, like kind of sexual motherly figure.
yeah.
Kamakala Kali was that for me. She, yeah,
Huh.
I don't know, like of all the four deities, she gave me, she taught me like that lust is something which is very internal.
Mm,
I used to think it's like external when you look at, you know, objects or something like that, you feel that
mm,
lust, but I realized it's way more internal. Like, uh,
Mm.
if you get, you can make yourself, uh, happy. You can make yourself uh, desireful and all. Like, and also when I started doing this sadhana, people started like laughing at people what I say, and suddenly I became more funny after
Mm.
I. She made me more
Ah.
attractive. Uh, yeah,
Mm. Okay.
it was very
Yeah,
weird.
so the thing is we underestimate the power of sexual energy.
Mm,
That is, it is like the fabric of like how the universe works. Like once the food gets we eat food, right? We it gets converted, and the sleep also. The every time we sleep, that also gets converted into kinetic energy, and that first kinetic energy goes to the swadhisthana. So first it gets converted to sexual energy before any motivation, love, depression, anything. First it gets converted to sexual energy, and after that it goes to the upper chakra. So what it means is mother nature has created such a system so that the species will not go extinct. See, if she created like the Muladhara energy, it goes first to Anahata Chakra, then everyone would go extinct. Everyone would be like, where is my love? I want unconditional love and all that drama people would do. And the whole human race would go extinct.
yeah.
But she did such that it goes first to lust only, so that because lust is so powerful that it is more powerful than Anahata also sometimes, and due to which the human species are there in this planet. Otherwise no species would be there, not even ants, birds, plants, nothing. So first it gets sexual energy, then if you store that and not um, like use it for reproduction or wasting simply or some for pleasure activities, then it will go to the upper chakras. So even your imagination, right? For example, let's say connecting with deities. I want to connect with Kali. So let's say I wasted my sexual energy like 4 back. I'll not be able to connect with Kali because that creative energy is not there for my Ajna Chakra. For my
Yeah.
Ajna Chakra, that imagination, right? Um, for that, we need the sexual energy. So if you store that, you can connect with deities easily. So for
Mm,
that DMT to be generated, your Kundalini must go to the Ajna, and only then you can connect with deities. So you have to store it for at least like uh, 2 3 days for better connection with the deities. If we waste it in pleasure activities or reproduction, then we cannot connect with the higher entities.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah. And
uh,
like I
uh,
was having this. Okay, there's one question. I want to know about Kamakala Kali. It's called very power mantra, and what does the mantra do?
uh, no myth, you have been initiated, right, for Kamakala Kali. He has been initiated, I guess. I don't know why he's asking. Oh, maybe he's in the Batuk Bhairav month. Yeah, you will get to know about Kamakala Kali in the next month. Don't worry. Yeah. What you were saying?
Yeah, I was. Oh yeah. So I was saying in this month. So I tried on. Uh, I would say Kamakala Kali only made me try VR headset. So I bought one Oculus Quest
Mm,
3, and my friend asked me to try it on. So I tried it on, and I
mm,
was playing this game called Batman, and the
mm,
world inside felt so real.
mm,
Uh, I got a glimpse of enlightenment when I was like, okay, this is so real. Even this world feels so real. I mean, it
mm.
is real, but this is not what where our soul belongs.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, I'm just trying to go back to where my soul belongs.
Yeah. So, like, I will then this will solve your doubt. That is the Sri Yantra, no?
Mm,
I get, I got, I got like a vision of how universe is created when I saw Sri Yantra. That is, see, these triangles, right? If you
yeah.
see, the dot is there, no, in the middle.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
know this actually. If you wouldn't believe
Uh,
that my uh, the
mm,
Kuladevata temple, right? So they
mm,
gave me one Sri Yantra and one
mm,
photo of that. I don't have it now, but I usually keep it
mm,
in my wallet. Uh,
mm.
it's I have this exact thing. Yeah,
That is how you like you told Tripura Sundari helped you to sort out
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think that's Tripura Sundari's only, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
yantra.
Sri Yantra. So
Yeah.
what I realized was that Bindu is there, no, in the middle,
Mm,
that middle dot. So that is the, like the origin, and whereas the other triangles are there, right? Three triangles below and three triangles above. Those represent the physical, astral, and causal realm. Like when two triangles interlock, right? Like they interlock, right? Like this, that time it creates one realm. And when
mm,
like another set of two triangles, so there are total three, no, like three like this and three like this, so it creates the three realms, and inside those there are two more triangles. So uh, that is where Vaikuntha Loka and maybe the Satyaloka exist. So these three
Goloka, I think.
triangles represent like dimensions, like for example, length, breadth, height, right? Similarly, in other realms, there are different set of dimensions. So every realm has its own set of dimensions, and the thing is, in this realm, for example, if I can push my hand in this direction, in the other realm, I can't push my hand in this direction. Maybe I can push my hand in a different set. See, I'll tell an example. See, now, uh, let's say let's say now you can see the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, now you know, now because you are in the physical realm, you think you can walk and catch the bottle like this. But
Yeah.
imagine if this was 2D. Like if this was 2D, then you couldn't catch the bottle. This is just a painting for you. Like it's
Oh,
just a
yeah.
painting.
Correct.
And maybe that is 3D, that file or book or something, that is 3D. So you can like walk over the bottle, walk over the painting like this, and get the book and come back. So this whole part is just 2D. So what
Mm.
it means is, in different realm, different set of dimensions are there, and it's existing parallel. So these three triangles, right? So what it means is all the three realms exist parallelly and overlapping each other. uh, and it's all about your dream, like how you imagine it to. Your mind constructs the reality. If your mind thinks that this is not 3D, it's a 2D world, then it will be a 2D world for you.
Yeah.
It all depends upon your mind. So your mind creates the reality.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, that you told, right? VR headset.
Mm.
So in the VR headset, your mind created that reality. Similarly, now also your mind is creating the reality.
I mean, I think it's a combination of not just our mind, but like developers too. Like they created that world, right? So even here, I think the God, they create God created this world. Like Brahma created this world for us to perceive. But I think we are that Vishnu, that Garbhodakshay Vishnu, like you told, right? We are that hive mind. So we just need to
Ah,
go back to that Garbhodakshay Vishnu, that state where we realize that we only create. We are the Brahma. But
yeah,
Brahma did create, like at least, you know, in the
yeah.
we are in the higher level, and yeah,
Mm.
we need to go back to that
No,
lower
but
level.
the thing is, right, in this Bindu, no, we think it's Tripura Sundari, but that Bindu is not, it is you itself. That is, you are that Tripura Sundari.
Oh,
Yeah. You create it. Like this is like a portal. It's like a teleportation portal. Like a wormhole. Like you can go inside. If you
mm,
imagine this, right? If you picturize this in the uh, mind, you can go inside any realm you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
I will
like
try
just
that after
imagine,
taking Go Mudra.
just imagine three triangles like this, then three triangles ulta, then three triangles in the middle.
Mm.
That time, and imagine going inside all the to the bindu. So bindu is your real self. That is your true self. Everyone's true self, and the triangles are just illusions your mind creates.
Right. Bindus are true self.
Mm,
Yeah. I'm visualizing even more triangles automatically being created. But yeah.
yeah. Uh, the thing is the developers, right? They inside the physical realm only they created another physical realm. So it is physical only. It is that same first couple of first two triangles. So they can't create more than that. That is, they can't create VR headset which can go to astral and all, because astral has different set of triangle.
Mm. Yeah. And
It
you said our
requires
mind, you said our mind
conditioning
is
of the
what
mind.
perceives the astral realm, right? And
Correct.
not our senses.
Yeah, the mind instead of believing in the five senses, the mind starts believing in its emotion and intellect, during which the dimensions change.
Mm.
The 3D world disappears. Like, for example, when you sleep, so you're depending upon your emotions for the dreams. You're not depending upon the five senses. So the dimensions change that time. So those represents the inner two triangles.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah. So everyone are Tripura Sundari.
Now with Negi's question is interesting. Bro, 2 days ago I was able to connect with Tripur Sundari. She's the queen and every goddess love her, but my whole energy going upward in crown, so I can't function normal task. So I stopped chanting mantra.
Okay. Oh, so that's why he stopped the sadhana, I guess. Like he was having some Idanadi issue, that is um, like before starting the Uchishta Ganapati only, he had some, he was doing some Kamala mantra, I guess, and some Idanadi problem. I think the Surya Namaskara will balance out the Ida and Pingala, and also um,
What are
you
the
have to do.
nadis? What are the nadis? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, Ida Nadi is the female side, feminine side of our body, and Pingala is the masculine side. So it's right. And
Mm.
what happens is when we um, do pranayama like anuloma viloma, right? So we are balancing out the feminine and masculine quality within us. And also when we do Surya Namaskara, we are balancing out the feminine and masculine. So uh, he has to do that so that both his Ida and Pingala. The problem, see, while Kundalini awakening, right, it has to go through the Sushumna, that is the middle channel. If it goes through left or right, no, that time there will be some imbalance in the brain. So that is why the spine must be erect always. If we are shaking and all, no, if we are bent in any way and all that, it the Kundalini may go to Idanadi. So that is why always straight back. First we can relax, like first we can just do all the twisting and all. Then while doing the bija mantras, we have to like be straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did do that relaxing thing sometimes. I do. Uh,
Mm.
I'll try this more straight.
Yeah. So that it goes here only. The thing is here, the pineal gland, no? It has that three channels, the where it connects to the spine. There are three like this vein kind of things, and if it goes to Ida, sometimes it may create left pain and Pingala right pain or something. And Nominegi is facing that, I guess, and that's why always it should go to Sushumna that time. Sushumna, if it goes through, it will be pleasurable. Like your Kundalini awakening will be pleasurable. But if it goes through Ida or Pingala, then it will create some kind of pain. Like you will feel like I'm getting pain only in this side and all.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a question, bro, about conventional gym. If you all regularly work out and lift, do we still need go through Surya Namaskar? Okay, so I'll answer this. So I go to gym regularly. So I do Surya Namaskar as like a pre-workout to gym. So Surya Namaskar makes you more flexible. It
Mm.
yeah, basically makes you more flexible. It's kind of yoga. It has many yoga asanas. Um, but gym is for making your muscles stronger. So,
Mm.
and it kind of actually, if you just simply do gym, then it will like tighten up you won't be able to like bend also sometimes. Your muscles will tighten up so much. So you should have both yoga and gym. So you can have Surya Namaskar as like a pre-workout or post-workout.
Yeah. And Surya Namaskar is like a cardio, I feel, more than
Yeah.
no, it's like a calisthenic and cardio combined.
Yeah.
Yeah. How to increase willpower to have discipline and stop mind to get attracted towards cheap dopamine like masturbation. See, the thing is,
No fap.
masturbation, huh?
No fap is nice.
Huh.
Yeah, that,
The thing is, masturbation is like a activity which gives you pleasure. So now what you have to do is you have to find an activity which gives you more pleasure. So there is something called as pineal gland orgasm. I suggest Aditya Raj to watch the pineal gland video. It's there in my playlist called as science playlist first video, pineal gland orgasm, and you can watch that video to understand how to uh, do that. And when you're able to do that, then you will feel like masturbation is not necessary because you have experienced an orgasm which is more pleasurable than masturbation. So that's why I would suggest you to watch that. Yeah. How would you like to address about that issue?
so for me, even I was attracted to
Mm,
I mean, I'm still attracted, but not to a degree which I was previously. Uh,
mm,
when I did Batuk Bhairav Sadhana and even UG, more than UG, Batuk Bhairav Sadhana, I was like
mm,
fully chill. I was like, I don't need these things. I don't need any of this. Like, I'm fine by my
mm,
own. I was like that. And then
mm,
Kamakala Kali gave me attraction and taught me more about attraction, what sexual energy is. And I just felt it so internal. And like, I don't need external stimuli now. Like, I
mm.
can, if I just think about Kamakala Kali,
Yeah,
and go to that Homelander state of how he was. No, that itself will make me so happy, and I'll be like, uh, I don't even need to ejaculate. It's like I'm
correct.
happy in her presence only.
True, yeah. Like we can imagine her loving, and we can get the same pleasure of the orgasm that we get through masturbation also, like through
Yeah.
inside the mind. Yeah. What should a person do if a family member gets possessed by a negative entity such as Pret? Um, yeah, there are cases where one physical body, two consciousness enters. It's a very rare case that entity enters a physical body because we are already there in the physical body. We ourselves are one kind of preth only. So that we have entered this. We
Yeah.
have entered this physical body somehow, and we have to not allow other Pret to enter this physical body. So how the way you can do this is you have to increase your vibration. That is, uh, for example, now Aditya. If Aditya's energy is low, there is space for another entity to come. So if Aditya is like depressed and anxious and vulnerable to attacks, there is a scope of another entity to enter Aditya's body. But if Aditya is like strong within, like if he tells no, I'll not let anyone enter this body. If he expands his consciousness, then no Pret can enter. You yourself will become a big Pret then. So to become a big Pret, what you have to do is you have to do sadhana like all the Dashamahavidya sadhana, like Bagalamukhi especially. Bagalamukhi is like the one who protects you from any foreign entities. Since you're still in the Kamakala Kali month or Batukbar, I would suggest that wait until there. Or you can do Nama Mantra of Bagalamukhi. Om Bagalamukhi Devibhyo Namaha. So that Nama Mantra, if you do every day, no entities can enter your surrounding.
But it's
Yeah.
not that rare, bro. Like it's I've seen, not I've seen, but like I've heard many stories from different people about people
Mm,
getting possessed, and it's stuff happens when like so I know a friend of a friend, so
mm,
he was feeling he wanted to urinate very badly.
mm,
So he just went under a tree and did that, and then the
mm,
spirit in the tree got very angry and it possessed him. And
mm,
like afterwards he had to go through, he went to some church somewhere, and then the people had to remove the possession. And then I know
uh,
one more story where some girl, she was newly married, and the next day after the wedding or something, she opened the door and she saw a funeral procession. So like some
mm,
dead body was going through. So that dead body's spirit possessed this girl. Like you said, she
mm,
was vulnerable state because she was just newly married. And then like people tried helping her, but she died
mm.
actually after a few
Oh,
days. Yeah, she was making some weird sounds and she wasn't talking, and it was bad. That's what my friends told anyway.
oh.
Yeah.
Like that who is that? The one who peed. It's
Yeah.
like holy water was thrown on him. Like holy water. Like they have that some ritual, right? Like
Yeah.
I forgot the how they say it. Like on the in the name of Lord, like leave the body.
Yeah.
Holy water they'll throw. Yeah.
That guy became very strong, it seems. So like people, some 10 people had to drag him to the church. Like you
Hmm.
have you seen those action movies, Bollywood, even Collywood, where like one guy is like all people jump onto him and then he still like comes out and then everyone goes out. He was like that. He became that strong after the
Oh.
ghost possessed him. And then somehow
Hmm.
they managed to drag him.
The ghost might have done some sadhana.
Yeah.
If you-
He was that angry for peeing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the P, I guess, what happened was the P has DMT, right? As I told. So,
DMT. I don't think it's because of DMT, bro.
so something might have happened, like a connection.
Mm.
That yeah. Because see, what is DMT? DMT is basically a molecule which attracts astral and causal frequency. So
Mm.
when DMP it's so when the pea falls on the tree, so there were like astral and causal that attracting molecules, and it attracted that. So that like connected to his genitals and went inside the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Uh,
I think we should even Hanuman Chalisa helps. Like it's given no
yeah.
bhoot pret pisach uh,
Hmm.
निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can
Correct.
Yeah, listen to
Yeah.
Hanuman Chalisa also.
Mm. How should we deal with sexual energy? Like, how should we see it as? Like, it is good or bad? Never see anything as bad. Like, everything is good only in the universe. So, it's just that for your body converts food to sexual for energy first. So, you have to never suppress it. Instead, you have to channelize it upwards. How to channelize is through imagination, imagining connection with deities. So that it creates the DMT required for like attracting astral and causal frequencies, which will give you better orgasms.
Okay, this Gogo Jamun really wants the answer for this. Kundalini Yoga versus Shakti Sadhana.
Uh, uh, you have done Kundalini yoga, right? Yeah, can you explain on that?
I mean, I haven't done Kundalini Yoga. I just did one Kundalini meditation by Art of Living. If you just type that in YouTube, one video, not one, some two, three videos will come. It's like some 25-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, the voice asks you to go through each chakra. It will ask you to visualize some pin in Muladhara chakra, and then slowly it will go from Muladhara, what's this?
Swadhisthana.
Swadhisthana, and then
Mm-hmm.
Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Arjuna, and Sahasrara. So it will ask you to slowly visualize and go through each chakra. That is just Kundalini yoga meditation. I don't know what Kundalini yoga is. Uh,
Huh. I think I have made one playlist of Kundalini Yoga where I have told about Surya Namaskara, Pranayama, and the that is Shambhavi Mahamudra. So I have explained that in that playlist, and also if you combine both, right, Shakti Sadhana and Kundalini Yoga, it will be more beneficial than doing only one.
it's- Kundalini yoga gives immense results very quickly. Uh, yeah, bro, Kundalini is the fastest way for spiritual growth. That's why this Aditya's program is just 18 months. Others and all
Mm.
they have to do for lifetimes. Uh,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. Then
Mm. Are you
I
okay? Who do you think was Sai Baba?
Sai Baba,
The
the-
Shirdi Sai Baba.
may, he may be some enlightened being.
Mm.
See, everyone are same only. Like even Krishna, right? He's not like exclusively God or something. He's also
Bro,
a
no,
human.
bro. I disagree with this point because, like, in every other god, okay, not Devi, but like every other, like Shiva, they have never said that I am God. But only Krishna has said he is God in Bhagavad Gita. So I disagree with that point. I think
But
he's like,
he didn't mean that. Like what there are like different meanings about what he said.
mm,
What he said is he is the avatar of Vishnu. That sometimes the see we are all avatars only, right? Of Vishnu. Like see for this cosmic leela to function, the causal being has to manifest himself into many small entities like plants, animals, birds, insects, and humans as well. So we are all the avatars of the same Vishnu,
mm,
including Krishna. So Krishna is also avatar, we are also avatar. Difference between Krishna and us is Krishna has done more sadhana, he has more knowledge, he has more of everything than a normal human. A normal human who has not done sadhana, who has not tried to understand the fabric of universe, will not know anything. And that's why Krishna, with that knowledge, no, with the knowledge of Brahma Gyan, he tried to spread that knowledge of Brahma Gyan, that is Aham Brahmasmi. So this is there
mm,
in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, that I am the Brahman. I am the one who created the entire universe. So this concept Krishna was trying to convey to Arjuna. He was telling that why are you getting attached with so many people? You just do your duty. It's just a part of cosmic Leela. But you are not that. You are not Arjuna. You are everything. I am also everything. I'm everything at the same time. I'm nothing.
Mm,
Even he was trying to convey Arjuna that he is not that character. But problem is when he was telling that, some people misinterpreted him as thinking, oh, Krishna is telling he is God. Okay, I will shift all my responsibilities to him. He is God. So because people love to shift their responsibility. They don't want to be God themselves. They want to shift their responsibility. That's why we consider Krishna as God, so that we can depend upon him. But when a person takes responsibility, right? Okay, I created the universe. I have to be responsible for it. That time the real knowledge comes in. Otherwise, it's all
mm,
like fake knowledge. Like you're making someone as see. Love should be there for all beings, including Krishna. We have to love Krishna. We have to love a beggar. We have to love a cow, dog, and everything. But at the same time, we have to know everyone have come from the same place. That is, I tell right in the videos. That is the vibrationless Brahman. That is Shiva. So we have all come from the same absolute zero. But
yeah.
what I realized was even Shiva,
He's
right?
not
He's like
absolutely
made
zero, he's one only, but like vibrating it
no,
so
he's
fast
made
that
up of
feels like zero.
infinite frequency. Like Shiva himself is
Um,
infinite frequency. So there are two types of Shiva. One is the Shiva with infinite frequency. Another is the Shiva with zero frequency. That is when Shakti is like null. No, that is low awareness Shiva. No awareness Shiva. Shiva with no awareness. That is the Shiva which we go during sleep. That is Muladhara Shiva. There is another Shiva which we go through Sahasrara. That is the one with infinite frequency. So when Shakti vibrates at infinity, there comes a click out phenomena where uh, Shiva is also like we can feel Shiva the whole time. Now also, right? Now also, when you're thinking and watching this live, every minuscule of a second, you're going to that Shiva state. Your brain is there are waves in your brain, like it's vibrating the waves. Those are the vibrations of the duality, and every minuscule, right? When it goes to the end of the wave, you're becoming Shiva, but you're not remembering because. The major part of the wave is Shakti.
mm,
So, in order to feel Shiva permanently, you have to increase your vibration. So, that is the thing during Kundalini sadhana. That is, you are increasing vibration to a point where you get that permanent click out phase. But during sleep, it's like you are decreasing the vibration. You are like tired and resting and nullifying the Shakti. Yeah.
भाई तू एडिक्ट हो गया मैं भी गेमर था पूरा दिन खेलता था you need to work upon yourself. Oh, so he's telling someone that. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Someone's asking about Chinnamasta.
what about that gamer guy?
Yes. Sai Baba was Middle Eastern. He ran away due to criminal things and came to India and became pastor. गेम से इतना addicted हो decide करने पर chapter I'm getting signals to start reading but I start gaming so it becomes pattern. Oh, dude, gaming addiction is very bad. So I used to be addicted to Dota. I
Mm,
it took like some I have close to 4,000 or 5,000 hours in that. Uh, it changed only I whenever I had a Windows, right, I installed Dota and played. So I when I came to US, I I bought a Mac, so I can't play in that. And because of that one, I'm not gaming. Otherwise, I'll be addicted to Dota. So you have to like
mm,
for some things you have to like completely stop.
mm,
Uh, like just throw that laptop or something. Then only you like stop playing and then will focus on other things.
Yeah. Or maybe he can find something which gives more pleasure.
Yeah, but in his state, that is very hard.
Yeah. Uh, ho- hey, can you prove God is around us? Okay, newbie. Newbie has entered the chat. So, bro, you yourself are the God. We are all gods. See, God is a concept created by the Western civilization to tell that the creator and the creation is separate. So the God is the creator, whereas the humans and all of us are creation. But that is not true. According to quantum physics, that is not true. The creator and creation is not separate. Creator and creation is within us. As I told that every split second, when our duality, when the vibration of our duality goes to the other end, during the end of the wave, we become the creator, we become the Shiva for in a minuscule of second. But major part of the second, we are Shakti, that is the creation. So if you want to become the creator, that is God, you have to either increase the vibration to max or you can sleep. Go sleep. Yeah.
So I recently, like about about the time I started doing your sadhana,
Mm,
I started going to these ISKCON classes. Um,
mm,
they give like free food after they talk something about Gita, and then they give free food afterwards. So initially started going for the food, but like I go for these kirtan events as well, which happen, and I like that's how I met my like all these spiritual friends. Um, but in that ISKCON also, they what they teach is very similar to like what you say. Like it, I mean, it's of course it has to be the same because it's they're talking about the creation of universe and it's very similar. So like one thing they told was like if you for the person who was asking how can you see God around us. So and you said that we are the God, right? Like it came from us. So basically, when you were a baby, like you are, and when you are an adult now, your whole body has changed, but you are still the same person, right? So that means there is something common between when you are a baby and when you are a man. Uh,
mm,
if it was not your soul, if it was just some inanimate thing, then you would have died and you would have like this is a completely different person now. But that's not true. You are the same consciousness.
mm.
So yeah, there is
Yeah,
something definitely you have a soul, and that soul is basically like
something
the
permanent.
permanent, yeah, something permanent.
Yeah. So permanency is the God, whereas the temporary is just the Leela. That is the creation of God.
And the problem is we want temporary things in life. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not about wanting. It's about worrying. Like wanting is fine. The whole reason of Leela is to enjoy itself.
Mm.
But when we get attached to it, right, we worry about it. If I don't get what I'll do and all that. After all, it's Leela only. If you get a cake one day, if you get something good like a car, it belongs to Leela itself. It is nothing other than Leela. Yeah,
Mm.
can't even try sadhana. Aditya Raj, try sadhana. Just like start watching the playlist science or connect with deities and Nama Mantra initiation. Like start something. It's easy. Just start with Ganapati, Uchishta Ganapati mantra and see how it changes you. And the thing is, the money, love, everything will manifest automatically. If you do sadhana, everything will manifest in your life automatically. So spiritual and material life is not separate. It is both same. There is no material life. Only there is only the whole thing is the spiritual science is not studied well, due to which people think spirituality is separate from life. But that is what life is.
Yeah, Aditya Raj, I would also say be open to the idea that be open to sadhana, not just like simply do it. Be open to change, be open to imagination, and
Mm.
just start with Nama mantras, and that itself will change you. Like do for some 1 week, 2 weeks, you'll start seeing changes.
Yeah, true. Can you talk a bit more about Krishna? I always considered myself as a Kali devotee, but she's pushing me towards Krishna. What's the correlation? Uh, See, you have to love whoever you're inclined to. See, it's not like if I love someone, I have to be with that person only whole time. Like I can be with anyone. For example, there are two friends, friend A and friend B. So I need not be with friend A whole day. It will create more burden on him. Like let's say Tanuj. So if I talk whole day with Tanuj, then Tanuj will be burdened with my problems, burdened with everything. But if I talk with another friend, that time Tanuj will be less burdened. So little information goes to Tanuj, little with the other friend. So that is why you have to always split the burden of your problems with different deities, so that there will be you will be able to connect with different. It's like making senior friends, as I told in previous video. Like have a lot of senior friends rather than just one.
Mm. So you're saying that Kali is burdened by you, Aditya?
uh, After all, like it's all about finding anima and animus, that
Mm.
your female side and your masculine side. Yeah.
Yeah, I would also say that just go with the flow.
Mm.
Wherever, like, if Kalis are taking you to Krishna, go there and
Mm.
experience it. Yeah, don't be
Yeah.
like, I only pay to Kali, I won't go to pray Krishna. Don't be like that.
Yeah.
In ISKCON, they say Vishnu comes from Krishna and no, not other way, and that Vishnu further takes Krishna's avatar in 99. Uh, that is true. In ISKCON, they say that, but if you go even deeper level, like that
Mm.
consciousness itself is us. Like, we are the Krishna, we are the Vishnu. So, yeah, if that is even more deeper level.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. Like the ISKCON people give lot of importance and pedestal to Krishna, but
Yeah.
Krishna is just a uh, like avatar of Vishnu, who was enlightened and who had lot of ashtasiddhis, and he's there
So
in the other
actually,
realm.
the Krishna which
Mm.
you are saying is kind of different from the Krishna which ISKCON people. I mean, they're the same name, but for ISKCON, Krishna is God. Like Krishna is the causal being from whom everything originated.
Mm.
Even Vishnu came from Krishna. Even like everything started from Krishna, according to
Mm.
ISKCON. Uh, so he's that original. I mean, I would say he's that Shiva for what do you say, Shiva, right? The original state of consciousness, the vibrationless consciousness. For them, Krishna is that. And
Mm.
from that only everything originated.
The thing is, right, after Krishna came, no, after the causal being like incarnated himself as like a very powerful being like Krishna, what happened was there were a lot of devotees of Krishna.
Mm,
So what Krishna did was he created his own planet called Goloka.
yeah.
It's in the causal plane only. Causal, yeah. So he created that planet so that whoever loves him very much can stay there. So this that is the amount of sadhana I'm trying to promote in this channel. That even you have the capacity to create a planet. Like if you wish to, you can create astral planets, causal planets, even like a replica of Earth. The only thing that is stopping you from creating such planets like Krishna, no, is your sadhana. Is your is your unwillingness to do sadhana. If you do sadhana every day, more like very high sadhana, you yourself can create. planets, universe. The Saptarishis like Vishwamitra, they used to create universes. Like if they get angry or something, they used to create another universe. So
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
means is,
yeah. That is true.
yeah, what it means is only the your unwillingness to do sadhana is your what to say, limitation. So the whole core of spirituality is the Mahavidyas. That is the Shodashi's manifestation, right? All Bhairavi, Kali, Baglamukhi, Dhumavati, Bhuvaneshwari, all these Mahavidyas. So these are like the fabrics of how universe is created. So Krishna, what he did in previous life was Krishna did lot of sadhana on the Mahavidyas, due to which he became a very Siddha Purusha in that incarnation when he was born in Devaki's womb. So he was like very powerful during his birth only, because he had done so much sadhana in previous life, and due to which he was able to protect his loved ones and establish dharma. So that is what Krishna is saying us, that we have to take the responsibility of establishing dharma and righteousness. So we can depend upon the seniors like Kali, Krishna, and all, but after all, at the end of the day, you have to only do it. The Krishna
Mm.
Kali will not do it for you. You have to only do it.
Okay, Aditya, I just saying thanks for this. Uh, this whole feels too much. I want to chill out away from the existence without any worries. Okay, dude, you have to do your duties without. I mean, you can do sadhana, but you have to do your duties. You can't just be like everything God will take care.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to do your duties, you need to find out who you are. Only then you will be able to realize what your role is in this universe. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Creating universes like Doctor Strange. Yes, creating universes like Doctor Strange.
Hmm. Yeah. And
About
what ISKCON?
Chinnamasta. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
you can
yeah,
tell.
we'll address that. What ISKCON people felt was like, I'm talking about the devotees who went beyond that love, right? About
Mm.
Krishna. So they went to that Goloka. That is what Krishna created in the causal realm. That is the causal planet. So when he went there, when the devotees, Krishna's devotees went there, they felt like magic. Like they felt like, okay, I have reached heaven or something.
Yeah.
But that was Krishna's love. Like because of Krishna's love, he created it for the devotees. And the devotees don't know now. Like they don't know what is true, what is false, nothing there. They are just enjoying in Goloka.
Mm.
So, but that is not real, right? That is
That's
a
another
planet
Maya.
created by his love. So we have to know the difference between Bhakti Marg and Jnana Marg. That is, uh, uh, the path of knowledge will take us towards uh, the truth. That that Sri Yantra I showed that dot. So
Yeah.
that truth, but the path of love will take you to one of the triangles Krishna created. So it's up
Mm.
to you to choose where you want. Do you want to go to another triangle, or do you want to go to the singularity?
Mm. But I think that triangle is better, right? You'll be happy all the time.
Yeah,
Singularity, I don't know what it is. So for now, at least I feel that triangle is better.
yeah. The singularity is our true self. That is where
Mm.
there are no questions, there are no answers. Uh, there is no you. There is just pure awareness.
Yeah.
There's a potential to create many things. So when you reach that singularity, you yourself are the God. And Krishna also, after in Goloka, he'll not cater all the devotees like permanently. He will one fine day Krishna also will be like, my time is up. We have to go back to the singularity. Because every Maya has a expiry date. So even
Mm.
Vishnu's bubble will burst. So when the Maha Pralaya happens, all the
Yeah.
triangles have to go back to the singularity. Yeah.
Oh yeah, about Chinnamasta, someone was asking.
Yeah, Chinnamasta is the Mahavidya who represents uh, nullifying the knowledge, because Shodasi is that singularity, right? That dot. So to reach that dot, first you have to forget all the knowledge that you received from the triangles, even the knowledge you're getting from this YouTube channel, everything, all spiritual gurus, everything, all you dump in dustbin. Like you cut the head and whatever dharma, adharma, that is the only dharma, adharma is only in anahata. Beyond anahata, there is no adharma, dharma, nothing. In Vishuddha, it's pure knowledge. Matangi is knowledge and Tarama is knowledge, Saraswati is knowledge. When you get all knowledge, you will be like, okay, I have so much knowledge about the world, how to create world. But to reach singularity, see, this knowledge is for creating triangles, that is realms, but it is not for understanding truth. So for understanding truth, you have to cut your head like Chinnamasta. Then you go to that singularity.
So I have one more question. So, what do you like? You don't talk about karma much in your channel. Like I've noticed, like, uh, why is that?
I have
Because
made a
like
video on karma.
okay, but like
Mm.
when we do that 18-month program, like that karmas which we have from our past lives, they'll like start manifesting in a faster rate, right?
Yeah.
What like you
uh,
can what is actually like is Nirvikalpa equivalent to waking up from the dream that you said is Garbhodaksha Vishnu or like going to astral planets? What is Nirvikalpa?
Nirvikalpa is just transitioning to the higher planets like Hiranyaloka. It's like you're going out of one dream. You're popping one dream bubble, but
Hmm.
you'll be reincarnated in another dream bubble, because the dreams are complicated. These dreams are not. It's not made up of just one bubble. It's there are many bubbles, so you have to pop all the bubbles to go to the final truth. And you
Hmm.
told about karma, right? I have
Yeah.
made a video on karma. uh, what is karma and free will, and in that video I have told that karma doesn't exist. So the reason why I'm saying this is because the person who does sadhana of the Mahavidyas, he
Hmm.
goes beyond the planetary vibrations. No amount of Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, or whoever can't control him. He'll become like a Saptarishi only. So, what happens is when you do the Mahavidya sadhana, you are becoming the creator, right? Once you become the creator, there's there's no karma. You are only creating your own karma. For example, let's say
Hmm.
you are thinking about hurting someone or something, that will have like very strong vibration, like it and that may manifest. That is why it is always recommended to push your siddhis to transfer your siddhis to a deity itself. Whatever siddhi you get during sadhana, you have to transfer it to a entity like Kali or Krishna, so that your thinking will not manifest. And s- see, the thing is, power is different from dharma. Like even Ravana was like very powerful, but he doesn't know dharma. Right? Dharma is righteousness. So only a righteous being like Ram will, if he has power, it will be on the safe hands. But if the power goes to people like Ravana, then they can destroy the entire universe if they want. Like they can create havoc in the universe if they want to. So that is why power must be on the right hands always. Uh, and the thing about karma, right? Karma is like a vibration. That is, uh, for example, let's say we hurt someone and he feels bad about us. Like that person feels bad about us and he doesn't forgive us for what we did to him. So
Mm.
that there is like every person has like a string attached. That there is an invisible string, like how in string theory it's mentioned, like the whole universe is made of strings. Similarly, we are all connected in terms of strings. So if I think like, okay, this person has hurted me, then that string will vibrate and create that uh, like a bondage. And if he feels that I have hurted him, that will also create one vibration. So we are like transacting whole time. Every time we are born in some planet, we are doing transaction through that string, invisible string. So that is what karma means. But while doing mahavidya sadhana, you're chopping off all the strings. You're like removing all the strings and just becoming like a saptarishi, like a brahma itself. So
Mm.
when you're becoming brahma, all the strings will get detached, and you'll be able to create your own universe if you want to.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had one basic question. So for that water healing, you asked us to chant UG and TB mantras, right? So
Mm.
do we have to chant it out loud or even in the mind? It's okay.
Uh, yeah, both works. See, even loudly also works, even mind works. But the thing is, the important thing is connection with the deity, like the love you feel towards the deity. Whatever
Mm.
mouth does doesn't matter, but the amount of love you have towards the deity will go inside the water.
Also, you're saying that Madhyama, Vaikari, Pashyanti, that doesn't matter. Like for this mode of
Uh,
communication.
yeah, like how much you enjoy matters. The thing is, what I observed is when we do like just mouth lip movement, right? That is
Mm-hmm.
when I enjoy. I don't know about others, but when I do like lip movement meditation, no sound, just like small, subtle lip movements, that time I feel more awakening. But when I do Vaikari, like very loudly, nothing happens. And um, if I do inside the mind also, nothing happens so much. So that is what I observed in myself. So it's all about your cup of tea, that is which suits you and which makes you more concentrated towards the deities.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, this was also what I had one question, which is I always thought about. So you said, I mean, we know that this world is Maya, right? So, but we are seeing other people and they all have souls within them. So how do
Mm.
we view that as? Like, do we see them as gods or like, are they part of Maya or,
Uh, like I told, right, that we have come inside our own brain. That is the truth is everyone is inside our own mind. But when we are inside the mind, when we are inside the creation, we feel like they're outside.
oh,
For example, let's say there is
uh,
a big brain.
so
So
they are also us only.
yeah, so one the consciousness entered the brain and it's seeing the library like characters. So the Shiva consciousness, right? It entered the brain and it's seeing the library of characters. So it has entered Aditya. Now through Aditya's eyes, Shiva feels like the world is external. But if Shiva goes out of Aditya, he'll realize that okay, everything is inside my brain only.
Mm.
So just have to go out of the character. If you see through this eyes, then you'll feel okay, everything is external. But you have to see through the eyes of Shiva himself to realize your true nature.
Yeah. What about other people close to me? They are also manifesting me.
See, the character is already there, bro. Like your parents, your friends, you, me, all the character is has already been like predestined. That is how Aditya will act, and everything is there in um, the library of the Leela. Like how Kali Yuga will turn out. Everything is there, and we are just playing the parts inside those. I told, right, those triangles. So we are just playing in the Leela. Uh, what about other people? Yeah, that's the only thing I can say to
Yeah.
him.
Mm. So one question I have for you. Why don't you have like a cool guru name? Like if you see ISKCON people, they have like big names, some
Huh.
Maharaj, something and all. They have you. What
Huh.
is your cool guru name?
Guru Bro is only good. Guru Bro.
Aditya
I
Guru
think
Bro.
for the first person who created that terminology was Edwin, I guess. Guru
Mm.
Bro. He created it. Now it's like uh, everyone are calling Guru Bro only. Edwin, right? Yeah, Edwin. Yeah, correct. Guru Bro.
Guru Bro.
Dude, that recent that meme you saw, that chill guy meme.
I saw your story. I mean WhatsApp
Uh,
story.
uh.
I didn't
That
know that
that
was a
meme is
meme.
getting viral, dude. You
Uh,
have to, yeah, in Instagram, right? If you like one chill guy meme, then full your feed will change.
yeah.
Full chill guy memes only. Like it's like a dog, okay? Like it's just standing there and like enjoying life. It doesn't give a fuck about anything. So peaceful.
So what is love according to you? I feel for me, I'm not able to love anyone. Like I don't know, maybe my Anata chakra is blocked.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, what is love according to you? Is it
Love is
just Yeah.
when you are ready to sacrifice anything for the other person, no matter what. Let's say you fall in love with a girl. So if you are really in love, then you would do anything for the girl, no matter what. Just like like how we tell, right? Simps.
Mhm.
So simping is not the sim that we are referring to, but what I mean is, if you're ready to do anything for the other person, like how our parents, right, they sacrifice so much, like they don't care about the returns, like no matter we don't give anything to them, but still parents support us. So that is what love is like. No expectations, no expectation in return, just sacrificing completely. Even if one day, even if one fine day you have to give your own life, no, you are ready to do that. Like I'll chop my head off if that person has to be saved, or so that is the amount of, that is the real love. But um, that is only restricted to anahata. Beyond anahata, there is no love.
Mm. For me, it's like after facing many heartbreaks and healing from them, I am like, you don't really need love in life. It's like you just have to do duty sadhana and just try to be yourself, like help others. Uh,
Mm.
like yeah, just do that. You don't. I don't know. It's weird for me. even I can't really love deities also. Even Kamakala Kali, I like her and stuff, but I don't know. It
Mm.
just feels very something which I cannot
Transactional.
attain or some. Yeah, it feels very transactional for me. Love.
See, when it comes to the deities, no, it is a transaction itself because we are the underdeveloped beings, right? We
Mm,
are not as powerful as them. So when you are connecting with something which is more powerful than you, it is obviously a one directional transaction or something like because we are taking from them, we are not giving them anything back in return. We are just
yeah,
maybe some food we are offering, but that's nothing to nothing when compared to what we are getting from them.
yeah.
uh, so that is not actual love. The that is like just a transaction. But the real love is when you take complete responsibility to of someone. Uh,
Mm,
and the deities when they help us, they are doing love. That is real love because they are helping some insignificant beings who don't even matter to them. Like who will die just in like or 50 years or something. They live more than us. Like they live for like thousands and thousands of years.
yeah.
So in order to escape the physical realm, we have to condition our mind that we are also immortals like them.
Mm, that's, I have doubt, Aditya. When souls reincarnated, do they have help of deities in every reincarnation?
Out of, yeah, all Ishtadevatas will help you. See, they are also parents. It's not like we are completely disconnected from them. They are basically our multidimensional parents only. So they have all the role. There is everything is being controlled by them only. Like every chakra you have, the parents tattvas. For example, how your body, physical body, has the features of your mom and dad. Similarly, your astral and causal bodies have the features of the deities themselves. So they have all the complete role over your lives. And yeah, if there is no love above Anatha, then why would Shodashi want to help us? See, that is what I'm telling, right? Sh- Shodashi is the Bindu, and you are the Bindu. You are the singularity. And you are connecting with the higher self. That higher self is also you. But currently we don't know that we are the same Shodashi we are connecting with. See, for example, now I'm connecting with Prabakar, but by thinking that Prabhakar and me are separate. But that is not true. Both Prabhakar and Aditya are same. Like if you close the eyes and stop thinking, both Prabhakar and Aditya are same. Similarly, if you and Shodashi stop thinking, both are same. Both are the same bindu. So that is what they are trying to convey. The deities are trying to convey that beyond anahata, there is no one. This is knowledge of Advaita and everything. Then here there is no knowledge also, complete blank. Then finally that dot where everything disappears.
Do we have choice in high vibrating Shiva to choose any realm, or we get placed in any Muladhar sleep or unaware, so I guess sleep. No, if you become Shiva, then you can choose to create your own realm only. Like you can do whatever you want. You can simply sleep if you want. You can create a whole universe where you are happy, or you can do whatever you want once you become Shiva. But to go there, it's a very hard process.
Yeah,
I,
I will
that's what my
like
understanding is.
correct. Yeah, Muladhara Shiva, you can't do anything. It's useless. You just sleep and nothing. You just get like you get potential energy if you sleep. That's it, and you will come back to this dream only. And Yeah, if you go to high vibrating Shiva, you have the choice. That is home screen. Right? When you go to home screen, you have complete authority to change the TV channel. Huh. The Muladhara Shiva is like switching off the TV. Like there is no home screen only. Like you have switched off the TV, and when you switch off the TV, you don't have option to change the realm and all. But if you go to home screen only, you have options.
So recently I read this. Do you know Bodhe Govindam?
Huh.
It's like it's
Adi Shankar.
written by Adi Shankaracharya. I
Mm,
read the lyrics of it, like the meaning of that. I listen to it like almost every day, but when I read the meaning of it, like some 2 3 days back only, and
mm,
you should also like read it. It's very funny. Like he's like, "You fool, what are you doing? Go back to where you came from."
mhm.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
He talks about all the how universe started and what you're doing, how you should do sadhana, you should think about Krishna, you should go back to him, and like what you're doing. So this was returned to some person who was trying to learn Sanskrit, or he had some issues with Sanskrit grammar when he
Mm,
was very old, and he was like, "Why are you doing all this in your old age? At least you try to go back to Krishna."
mm,
And he's like writing that whole thing.
mm. Yeah. In first stanza only he makes fun of grammar, right? All that
Yeah,
dump all that grammatic rules and all.
yeah, Mudamate. Mudamate means you're a fool or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing about enlightened beings is that only they felt that click out phase in their life, and they are trying to promote the click out phase to happen to everyone, because everyone we
Mm.
are attached to the vibrate that major part of the vibration, and we are not attached to the that end of the vibration.
Yeah, he says in some paragraph, in some verse that if you will forget about lust if you put yourself in place of, if you see yourself in others.
Mm.
That also is what you said. Like we are the same being in
Mm.
every person, right?
Yeah, it's like we are lusting over ourselves only.
We are
Even the
lusting over
girl that we are
ourselves.
seeing is husband.
Yeah, I have an insecurity of being left out. If I die and reincarnate, I would become helpless.
Mm.
What? Uh, I don't know what this
See,
question is.
he's afraid of dying alone, I guess. The thing is, everyone dies alone only. Nobody dies together, unless unless you're Sati and Shiva or something. Everyone dies alone. So uh, forget that. Like you see, even
Yeah,
if
and
you
if
have
I would,
someone
yeah, I would just,
like.
yeah, I would just give him
Uh,
advice that if you, even if you have someone and die with that person, if you think about that person when you die, you will reincarnate again. Why you want to reincarnate again in this physical realm?
yeah, true. Uh, yeah, just like be free, and like dying alone is good, no? Like there's no need to think about anyone. See, once you know that you are the creator, you created the entire all the realms, then what is the significance of dying? The physical body doesn't mean anything. You're like immortal. You're like permanent. So don't be afraid of dying alone, because you are immortal and you don't die. You are permanent. Only the body dies. Why
Yeah,
do we
do
sleep?
this.
What is the purpose of sleep? Why yogis avoid sleep? So, do you have any answer?
Why do we? I don't know why we sleep, but I
Mm,
do know sleeping is very beneficial to health.
mm,
Yogis avoid sleep maybe because they want to do more sadhana, and when sleeping, they will avoid doing sadhana. So that's my
mm,
understanding.
yeah. Sleeping is just to gain potential energy. That is, we go to the Shiva state so that we can get some potential energy then we come back, because the Maya requires kinetic energy. For the Maya to function, it requires kinetic, and that's why we go to the potential, bring back the energy, and use it for our own benefits. For playing the Leela, for example, for playing a movie, you require electricity, right? Similarly, for playing this Leela, you require sleep. And what is the purpose? Why yogis avoid sleep? Because they go to Shiva in a different manner. They go by increasing the awareness. That is through the Sahasrara. So that is different types of deriving potential energy. You go through Mooladhara. So both are trying to get potential energy only, but in different, through different chakras. And suicide bombers don't die alone. Do sadhana at other times. Well, yeah, Brahmamurta is ideal because it during that time the astral and causal frequencies are more in the air.
And Brahmurta time, like no one will be awake, so you can do peacefully.
Mm. Yeah, correct. Everyone will be there in the astral one. It'll be easy to go astral.
Mhm. Yes, so Zero, he has made one video about that. Not one, I think two, three videos he made about that you can watch.
Mm.
Um, Sastra, like, how to know Sahasrara Chakra is active?
Uh, you there is something called Brahmarandra, and you'll feel that opening, that whole opening.
So, like, what is the significance of that? I felt that many times during my sadhana. Like, what is the significance of that?
It is to derive knowledge. Either, see, there are two benefits. One is to derive knowledge from the higher realms. Another is to knowledge in the sense the frequencies of the higher realm, and another is to transcend yourself. Like just push all the energy from Muladhara to Sahasrara and finally get out of the body. So that is those are the two advantages of um, Sahasrara
Hmm.
activation. So, do you have any more questions, or we can do sadhana a bit?
Yeah, you can. One second, I'll just take my list. Yeah, are chakras like uh, part of the body or like part of the soul?
Chakras are I told, right, there are total three bodies. So the Shiva has no chakras. Okay, it is like devoid of any chakra. It's
Hmm.
pure potential energy. But when it starts manifesting, right, it uh, creates desire. So chakras are like the d- where desires are concentrated. For example, Muladhara, the desire for food is concentrated. Swadhisthana, sex. So similarly, all chakras have their own set of desires. So when the causal body is formed, right, the Mahavidyas are generated, and every chakra Mahavidya starts residing, and a chakra plays significance there, that is in the causal body. Then in the astral body, the emotion and intellect gets introduced. Then in the physical body, the what is that, panchabhuta, or the five sensory like input start getting manifested.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm done. with my-
done. Okay, so we will
Yeah.
meditate for like 10 minutes. Everyone, close your eyes, um, chant Om Krim Mahakalika Nama inside the mind for 10 minutes, and I will try to awaken the Kundalini of whoever is meditating. Yeah, we can all start. So, uh, three, two, one, go. Yeah, now you guys can open your eyes. Did you feel any changes? No.
Uh, I mean, I felt my Sahasrara open up again, but it
Uh,
was like a calm, relaxing
uh,
feeling. Yeah.
uh, yeah. The thing is like sometimes, right? What is that? If sleep is not enough and all, like everything comes into picture. That's sleep and the food that we eat. I think it matters a lot on our Kundalini. Yeah, and so it because it controls our concentration also, right? The
Yeah.
sleep, the food that we have, everything. Yeah. So always we have to be like exercise daily and eat good food and all that so that Kundalini will stay healthy for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, I was fixing my astral body. Yeah, like once I reach India, all the food problems will be solved. Yeah.
I think someone is not making you good food or something in Chicago.
Huh?
I think people are not,
Yeah.
yeah, getting good food in Chicago.
Yeah, like I don't know how to cook correctly. I just cook like rice and some sambar and it sometimes it doesn't like I eat whatever I can cook. I don't have option, right?
Mm. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, do you have Walmart or something nearby?
Uh, there is like there was that one Indian store before, but that got closed. Now there is just like Jivelosco. If
Oh,
yeah, it's
I
like
didn't know
Walmart
that.
only.
Okay.
Yeah, Walmart of Chicago. It's very popular in Chicago that Jivelosco. But if I tell it to other state person, he'll be like, "What is that?" Yeah.
You can just make potatoes, whatever. It's easy only actually
Oh,
cooking.
but that masala is not there. No, that chili powder and garam masala powder and
They might sell. Like in Walmart, I've seen Target also. I've seen those masalas. They'll be like
oh,
chili powder, some garam masala. They have some masalas. Yeah.
hmm. uh, Anyways, just 1 month more than India.
Mm. What plans for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, nothing. Just initiation sessions. Yeah.
Nice. Do you have this live even next month?
No, I'll end lives. Like in next month, it'll all be about nakshatras because many people were asking like how to like what is the meaning of my nakshatra and I couldn't explain them like individually. That's why I thought of making like a set of videos where all the nakshatras are decoded and like nobody needs to ask it to any astrologer or something. And so once that is done, I'll be making on how to do Sandhyavan. Like many people asked what are the marks I put,
Yeah.
and like, so I thought of like teaching Sandhyavandan itself in the videos. Yeah.
After I saw your video, not video, like this live session with you were talking about this marks, right? And then I
Mm.
bought this sandalwood powder and I started putting it before my sadhana. And even during the day, I feel way more clearer. Like as
Ah,
if my this Ajna Chakra has suddenly is getting more inputs. Is
yeah.
thinking is
That
become way more clear.
ISKCON people have that Gopi
Yeah,
Chandan.
they have, yeah.
Yeah.
But I put it like regularly uh, just for normal use. And it's very good.
Yeah, and their ISKCON's Gopi Chandan is very good. Like that smell is good
Yeah.
when
I
compared to
noticed that.
other. Yeah. Okay then. So any end credits before we end the session to the audience?
Yeah, encourages give Aditya like do whatever he sadhana he says, Nama mantra, or get initiated by him and start chanting. You will feel a difference. Uh, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I felt
Okay.
a difference. Like I was
Hmm.
initially skeptical, that
mm,
how will this healing, how will that and all work? I was very skeptical. But then when
mm,
I started connecting with deities and suddenly things happen in my life, I'm like, okay, no, these are all real.
mm.
What I say is like real. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Invisible friends in the other
Invisible
realms.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thanks, Prabhakar, for joining in this daytime busy, I guess. No, today is
Today Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday. Okay. Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, and thanks everyone for joining this live session. We'll meet in the next live session tomorrow. Yeah. Jai Mahakal.
Jai Mahakal.
Mm.